right, hey, what's up? Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello, and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world in your respective places. I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, connecting with me in the comments because I do love to hear from you. All the love you show through your tips and donations are very much appreciated. If you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join our psychic family. I would definitely love to have you here. So make sure you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a thing, okay? Also, do me a favor and like this video, all right? That helps to put my beautiful psychic messages out into the world for people to hear and to heal. Also, when you like the video, that helps to promote my psychic readings in the algorithm. Let these folks at YouTube know that I am working, all right? Now, you may book a psychic reading for yourself. Right now, my books are open. I've made it super simple. You send a screenshot of your payment, okay, to my email with your questions, all right? Turnaround town. Yeah, I keep getting this town. Like there's something... talk around town, word around town, people talking, like a lot more people know about, okay, Chyna Crawford's disappearance than the person who is in jail right now, all right? The person who was in jail did a lot of talking around town. And I feel it is absolutely shameful that so many people had information and it took this long for her best friend to be locked up, okay? That being said, getting back to it, all right? Turnaround time for your personal psychic readings are 72 hours. Another way to get a mini reading, we have VIP Patreon, all right, for Zodiac Psychic Predictions, all right? So everyone who signed up to VIP Patreon for your Zodiac predictions, make sure that you DM me so you get your free personal mini reading, all right? Everybody who signs up gets one, but you have to DM me, all right? I'm not going to find you. You got to find me on Patreon, okay? We also have membership through the channel for those that want to focus on love readings and have many questions about their love life. You can also submit through there by joining the channel membership and then reaching out to me, okay? So many ways to show love and to give. Cash App, PayPal. Listen, I'm just so happy to have you here with me, all right? That being said, my psychic readings are for God's purposes only, but let the receipts and the records show that I do know what I am talking about, all right? Receipts, records, and confirmed psychic predictions will always be found on the community board of this channel, okay? All right, so that being said, thank you everyone for being here. All right. I'm just so happy and just thrilled, okay, for everyone for their love and support. I do want to start out this Chyna Crawford, okay, true crime series update with a shout out and a thank you to the real Barbara's son, okay, Aunt, all right, for promoting my psychic reading on his channel. All right, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you to all of Chyna's various friends for reaching out, showing appreciation for my work and trying to help solve, okay, her disappearance and find out who harmed her. I really, I just thank all of you, okay? It really just warmed my heart, and I just want to highlight that, okay? That being said, all right, there is some channeled energy coming in to this third chapter in the series, okay? Now, the updates we have is that Chyna Crawford's best friend, or close friend associate, LaShawn Washington, whose name is Tweety, okay, has been taken into custody for her murder. The charges are murder 1, kidnapping, and obstruction of justice. All right. There was also a search warrant issued for her home. Okay. Um, Coming into this reading, I got the energy of somebody stumbling over their words and somebody who is unable to get their story right because they are lying. They are trying to outsmart, okay? The police are outsmart, okay? The detectives here, okay? Also, the energy of somebody is snitching, all right? Now, while I was pleased that that a suspect was taken into custody, they are missing a few accomplices, people that either helped her directly, had knowledge, okay, the entire time. Again, they're missing a few people, but this is a start here, okay? And I have this secret and teacher. So again, it's the energy of somebody lying so much, and they told one lie to cover one lie, but they forgot the other lie. And so now everything and the story is falling apart. So they're kind of looking for a way out or a way to throw somebody under the bus here. There's also a little bit of egoism here and somebody who feels like they can outsmart the police or outsmart the detectives, okay? Kind of the energy of, are you smarter than a fifth grader? So I don't know if somebody has like a fifth grade education, all right, or that's just how they behave, okay? A few things that I do want to note about this psychic series, okay? Much of what I predicted came true. I can tell you that several things are for sure, okay? Through Chyna's energy, number one, she clearly pointed out the feminine that was involved, okay, in harming her. She also mentioned a male directly involved in harming her. And the third part is it's kind of the energy. Sometimes spirits can be very finicky. So it's like you're asking about one thing and they'll give you the answer to what you're asking for. But now that I look back on it and now that I have further information that clarifies the energy that I was picking up on, it's kind of like, well, I'm going to tell you who did this, but while I'm over here, I want to speak on X, Y, and Z. And so a lot of people were like, who is this or who is that in the psychic reading? Again, three things. She spoke on the friend who betrayed her, a male being involved, and then number three, I feel was specifically for her family in Chyna, speaking on some things that happened to her at some point while she was growing up, okay? That is for the family to decipher or to address, okay, if they so choose, all right? Before I even did the psychic series, I had challenges in trying to get the family to confirm or to cooperate things that I was picking up on when I was trying to give them clues on who to zero in on so the persons responsible for harming Chyna could be found. Okay, it's all started on Instagram and somehow her post came across my timeline. And usually with things like that, again, I've always said I'm not an ambulance chaser. So if it finds me, then I know that it's Holy Spirit directing me to aid and to help someone, which I made that very clear from the beginning, reaching out to the mother, the brother, various members of the family. Unfortunately, I was never able to get any communication back. But I will say now, after the fact, okay, that it can be acknowledged, okay, that a lot of what I was telling them was true, all right, that there was the people who were responsible for her passing, harm, kidnapping, all of the above were sitting directly in the family's face, all right? Also that these people were communicating with the family, keeping tabs on what the family knew from the police and any search parties or any communications. The persons responsible were not only speaking to the mother and family members, but also trying to be present to see what exactly they knew and to try and intercept, okay, and distort those communications so they would purposely mislead the family police away from them, okay, kind of sending them on a wild goose chase type of energy. And it was very firm in that, all right? Another thing that can be psychically confirmed and verified is that I stated again that these people were openly bragging, okay, on the internet, covertly and throwing subs, but they were, okay, bragging, all right, about what was done or not, or just being very brazen, okay, about what they had done, and just not caring, okay? So I just want to say, when it comes to formulating opinions, all right, about people before you really discern the heart, okay, it really saddens me because I do felt like if I didn't have such challenges communicating with the family, they could have caught the best friend and this other person who is still out there, okay, sooner had they confirmed, okay, X, Y, and Z. But we're still glad that the police was able to hone in, all right? And make no mistake, as I have said, okay, on the internet before, that I firmly believe, all right, that the reason the police were able to zero in and find out who is because I was posting the psychic readings everywhere that they could be seen, since I wasn't getting any help, all right? And they were able to use clues from the psychic readings so they could figure out who to monitor and who to lock in on. All right. All right. So that being said, we have LaShawn Washington, who is, okay, the best friend. So what I'm going to do is pick up the psychic energy around her. And according to the real Barbara's son, Aunt, all right, LaShawn Washington has a best friend whose name is Will Roy. Now, I believe all three of them know each other, but Chyna was closer with LaShawn, and LaShawn is close with Will Roy. Now, it has been said around the city that since Chyna has been missing, you know, they've been doing lives, they've been doing whatever, and people were trying to reach out and say, you know, why are you not acting concerned about your friend? Why are you, you know, and they were just kind of playing in people's face. All right. So since we have LaShawn Washington in custody, all right, and it has been said that Will Roy, who is known, thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. Like, help me, because it's a lot here. All right. It has been said that Will Roy, who is a known social media influencer, okay, I go back to before I did the psychic readings, I was leaving tons of messages, okay, on the mother's pages when all of this was breaking. And I kept saying incessantly, whoever this male was, number one, I said there was a Leo involved, and someone reached out and confirmed that LaShawn is a Leo. And I also said that there was a male present who had something to do with it, that was either a local politician, celebrity, hood celebrity, somebody who is known by people. I kept saying that again and again and again. Now, after the fact, thanks to Aunt, the real Barbara's son, I am able to confirm, okay, that Will Roy is the energy that I was picking up on someone who knew or had some sort of involvement with her disappearance. All right. This local hood celebrity person that was known. And it's because of the social media. All right. So those are the two people that we are going to be looking into. All right. So first, give me the energy. Thank you, Chyna. Thank you. Okay. Give me the energy surrounding LaShawn Washington, your best friend, and her involvement, okay, here, all right, with your disappearance. So she says, first of all, she is a fake, and she says she is a scam artist here. All right. There was some type of fight here. Okay. And I said that in the first reading that she did not go down um, lightly at all. There was some type of fight. There was some type of struggle. And I said, whoever was involved, that they had some type of wounds. All right. They may have said it was whatever, but they had wounds because that person and Chyna fought. All right. She's also saying that she is fake. All right. Here. And there's something about money. Okay. Thousands of dollars here. All right. And then we also have secret and shoots. Now, I felt like, I don't remember if it was the first or if it was the second reading, but I felt like through a different set of cards, there was some energy of a weapon, a handgun, or a gun. Okay. Here. Maybe that's something that the authorities can look into. The murder weapon may very well be a gun. Yes, suspect shoots. Okay, so they may be looking for a gun if they do what is that, the home search. Okay, they probably need to look for a gun. Okay, here. All right. Okay, and so we have the last person that she saw. All right, here. Yes, you are. You're so very brave. You're so very brave. And she wants everybody to know she didn't go out like no punk. I kept telling people, I said, she has the energy around her, in spite of the circumstances. Okay. Just her strength. All right. She wants everybody to know she went down swinging. She was no punk. She didn't just lay down and die. And we are acknowledging that you are very, very brave. And she said she fought to her last breath. She fought to her last, okay, to the very, very end. All right. She fought. All right. And she wants everyone to know, period, all around the world, that this girl is her killer. Okay. Point blank. She is her killer. All right. And she's absolutely horrified, downsized, and terror. Okay, here, just the whole ordeal was very, very terrorizing for her. Okay. We also have exclusive, and she's speaking directly to her family here. Okay. Crazy. All right. And I said that before in other readings that she was very frustrated with family. All right. First spreading rumors. I've even had people in the family reach out or make mean comments basically saying, oh, the tarot reader is crazy. The tarot reader, okay. But the tarot reader led the police to the person who is responsible for killing Chyna. Okay. So she's speaking to that fact, all right, that it is confirmed. I was spiritually led, okay, to help you. And there's this family secret or whatever else, that third party energy she was speaking on strongly, all right? She's speaking about some type of family secret here, all right? And there is some type of record and evidence of this, maybe in her phone, all right? And something, all right, there's some type of evidence somewhere, okay, maybe even in a phone, all right, about a family, third party, some type of lover situation, all right. So I don't know if there was infidelity with somebody who was like family or something, but she keeps speaking on that. She wants that known also, okay. Like I said, they have the best friend, but there are a few people that are missing, okay, when it comes to this case, all right, and that had motive for having knowledge, having the ability to stop it, okay, or again saying co-signing what was going on with, okay, Chyna, okay? Oh, she did X, Y, and Z. Yeah, get her. And it may very well have something to do with a third party, okay? Who is a family member, something like that, maybe even by an in-law or something like that. She keeps speaking about it. I will leave that for the family to decipher, but I want to clarify again that she is saying LaShawn, okay, Washington is all right, the killer, and had something to do with some money, okay, here. All right. What is this downsize and terror? All right. Yes, okay. So we have a singer 340 blames defends wife. There's some type of third party energy. Okay, again, somebody is snitching here. All right, I don't know who that is. It could be the guy. All right, here. All right. Then blames and defends wife. There's something here. I don't know what infidelity or cheating has to do with all of this, but it has to do something, and it involves her. It involves her family. Okay. All right, clarify anything else you want us to know about LaShawn Tweety in regards to your murder and disappearance. She may have been jealous of her. Yeah, she targeted her. All right. And I believe she also spiked her drink. I said that the first time. It may have been, hey, let's meet up. Let's have drinks. Let's something. All right. Something. There is some envy there. All right. And again, this was a setup. All right. And drinks may have been involved where she wanted to like lower her inhibitions. All right. Tell me more about LaShawn Tweety. All right, Chyna. And what happened here. All right. We also have selfish, key, fork uptight. So they may have again met at a location that was known to them. Maybe even her apartment, her place. It was said that the best friend was seen driving. All right, in LaShawn's car. No, in Chyna's car. LaShawn was seen driving in Chyna's car here. All right. And again, she may have spiked her food, spiked her drink, something like that. All right. Shadow and relieved. Okay. She turned into a different person. I don't know. I just feel like she faded to black or something like that here. Okay. She showed the different side of her. Okay. Yes. And there are clues on the social media. Okay. Combing the social media. Now, the real Barbara son, Aunt, has said that the lives that LaShawn and Wilroy did have since been deleted because they held some clues, and they may have very well been the clues, again, that helped the investigators zero in on them, because I kept picking. It was so loud. It was so brazen. The energy of these people being all over social media and just not caring. Okay. And yes, there is a bottle involved. So she was drugged. Okay. LaShawn did drug her in some form or manner. Okay. And she may have not even wanted to drink, but she kept saying, hey girl, what you talking about? Let's have let's have some fun. Let's have some whatever, trying to again make her, there's an energy of making her feel safe, making her feel like it was cool. Maybe even if they had an argument or a disagreement, like, oh girl, don't worry about that. Let's come over, have some drinks. It's all good. Like, fuck that shit. I hear the conversation very clearly. Somebody having beef, but making it seem like, oh, it's nothing. It's, you were right. It's no big deal, blah, blah, blah. Come on, girl. Let's just go kick it. Let's just go whatever. Yes, a disguise. Okay. So she played like, hey, let's have some drinks. Let's have some fun, But she was really mad. This disguise and grumpy. She was really, really very angry, but she needed to get her to trust her again. Like, girl, we cool. Now we have mentor and fallen. And again, I feel strongly, okay, there is at least 3 people, maybe even 4 involved. Okay, we do have the hood celebrity, and then there is somebody else that has a strong standing in the community who she may have looked up to or seen as or seen as a mentor, somebody that helped her out. Okay, here, all right. But also there's this energy of making her feel safe, like, oh girl, I got you, all good, yeah. And it's chest, so there's something about some money here and frantic. So once she got Chyna where she wanted, it was like a disruption, some kind of looking for some type of money here, all right. And she is saying yes, okay, that there was some type of drugging here, and she was proud, okay, to do this. Some people said that Chyna was bragging about some money or something like that. That could have been the motive, all right, here. But again, it was under the guise, hey, let's just chill, have a drink, whatever. She trusted her. If Chyna wasn't even trying to get down like that, but she may have just been like, oh, girl, what you mean? We do all, how friends are when you're trying to get on the right track. You're trying to, change, or you just might be chill, like, nah, I'm going to just chill on drinking. I'm going to just chill. I'm going to do whatever. It's kind of that energy. And the girl was like, nah, girl, I got you. It's good. Have a drink. It ain't da-da-da-da-da. All right. And then desperate in the team effort. So again, there were multiple hands involved, okay? Multiple hands involved in this young lady. I can't call her a young lady, okay? She did not act alone, and there was a desperation around this energy, because I have desperate and then I have frantic around some money, okay, that they were looking for, okay? So that's why they all agreed to go in on it and then maybe split some type of money. Letter and wasteful. So they may have threw away some items, some evidence, okay, in the trash, okay, disposed of some things in the trash here. All right, we have careless. Again, this is giving me the energy of fighting or dizzying somebody, okay, distorting their senses. And I keep getting this fork energy here, bouncy. And I feel like I picked that up in a whole nother deck, okay? Something about a fork. This may be representation of a shovel or something like that. But I feel like 2 sources, the food and the drink, okay, were drugged here, because we have both of these together with this bouncy and this distortion. So she ate something and drank something, okay? Here, she may have been taken to another location or something like that. All right, here also, yes, vicious. We have vicious and rapper. They recorded this, okay? Whatever they did, there's evidence they recorded it, okay? Plain and simple, okay? And then we have this influencer, this loud, colorful person. I'm really going to they were both loud and colorful. And again, I kept saying masculine and feminine, but sometimes there can be a feminine who is showing or presenting in a masculine energy in a psychic reading, and also a masculine energy who is presenting as feminine energy. All right. Seeing Will Roy after the fact, I think he has like long hair, a little bit of trans energy. So that may have been a little bit of the distortion. I was having trouble deciphering, like, okay, what's going on here? All right. But definitely somebody has a vicious mouth, talks a lot of stuff with this microphone energy. She's saying this person is especially vicious, and they are an influencer, talk a lot of shit, very, very colorful here. All right. Now, I don't know if they clashed, okay, about his lifestyle. Maybe she didn't feel who she was. It's kind of like, well, I'm friends with her, but I'm not friends with you because I don't get down like that. And maybe that may have been an incentive for, Will Roy allegedly here. I don't know, but there's a judgmental and this package energy. So there's some energy around this third party with Will Roy. Maybe there is an insinuation that somebody had an STD, maybe even a fatal, STD and word around town. And Chyna was just like, well, I don't deal with that. I don't whatever. And maybe that may have been incentive for somebody to have this bone to pick here. All right. There's also, I keep getting energy of a relative, crown, gentle, majestic. It may be the mother figure here, or mother figure, or again, somebody in the family that people hold in high regard. That is also an actor, that is also foul, that is also fake. Okay. Somebody had some input or some intel on this is what you do, and this is how you could possibly get away with it. And that may have been because their axe to grind. Because I can tell you, Chyna had several enemies in this circumstances. Okay. It wasn't just about the money. All right. There were a couple people that wanted to get their lick back for different reasons. And one of those reasons has something to do with an affair, a fidelity, infidelity, something. And that person may have been related by family or by an in-law. Okay. This person may have been very well respected, someone who people thought of highly in the family with this majestic hierarchy. This person may be a mother, have children. All right. Again, with this crown and gentle, maybe even gently spoken, or has this persona as someone who is gentle and meek. And Chyna is saying this person is fake, this person is foul, and they had something to do with it. Instrument and tipsy, like they told, okay, they may have leaked or suggested, this is how you get her, this is how you do it. Okay. Planting seeds, planting ideas here. Okay. And we have grieving and legacy. This hurts her because, again, there is a third party. Okay. And she said, oh, my mama, there is a third party that is known as a family member or an in-law that is directly involved, if by planting seeds here. Period. Okay. Period. Limitless. She's going to get the book thrown at her. Okay. The amount of time, okay. It says limitless and judge. Okay. Like whatever happens, she's going to get the book thrown at her. Okay. So now that we've got that, let's get to the energy surrounding Will Roy. All right. Who was brought up by Ant, the real barber's son. Make sure you check out his channel. He is the voice of the streets. I don't want to say the wrong city. Okay. Here. I want to say Detroit, but I don't know. Okay. You guys know Baltimore or something like that. All right. But anyway, the real barber son on YouTube. All right. Make sure you follow him everywhere. Okay. Here, because he is the reason that I was able to figure out who was who. Okay. Here now, according to him, because he knows of this Will Roy person, and he's been following since Chyna's disappearance, and has watched all the lives and everything, was very convinced that Will Roy, who presents themselves as a trans male, they, or something like that, okay, is best friends with LaShawn, okay, and has knowledge, all right, about Chyna's disappearance, all right, here, and believes that LaShawn Tweety confessed to Will Roy about what happened, all right. The question is, how much, okay, does he know, all right, about what's going on? So to keep everything neutral, I'm going to do the same thing. And ask Chyna, okay, about Will Roy, and if he has anything, okay, to do with her death. All right. So Chyna is saying that they were together. So tween, I'm going to take that as to be Tweety and dead. Okay. So it's very much giving accomplice. Yes. So she's saying indict this person, Will Roy, too. And he very well may have burned some type of evidence here, ran off with some money, helped take or steal some money with this green energy. We also have lover, yes, and smashes here, and blames and defends, okay, and wife, all right, and secret. So I don't know what this is, but pundit, okay, here, all right, and lose to. So whoever this third party infidelity, okay, because I keep getting law, I keep getting political. Somebody is married, somebody has a good standing in the community, all right. Now, I don't, and then there's something here about somebody slept with somebody, all right? And there's a wife who is pissed, okay? A wife that wants to get her lick back. So again, if they knew the best friend and this person were at odds, or a lot of people, it's like going to find your person's ops. You have ops with your family member because maybe they, were with, your husband, or maybe the best friend was with somebody's husband in her family. Point blank and period. All right. Again, I keep getting this family is upstanding, community, something to do with here. And I'm gonna go to part 2.